It is Oscar season. All of La La Land's biggest stars competing for old Goldie himself.
So just
Oski boy.
Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, they fight each other?
Yep. I tried to think of a third actor in that movie and could not come up with it. I know there is.
I gotta give it to Gosling 10 out of 10 times. He's got that upper body strength that I don't think Stone can match.
True. But yeah, they'll be out there fighting it out, trying to get one of those beautiful statues. And so we have a tradition when it's Oscar season on this podcast where we like to mash up some plots and try and guess what this mashed up movie title would be. So here we go. Let's play Oscar mashup. And I'm going to start us off, Kev, because I have a little extra one. And I'm really happy with these. There's some beauts in here. So let's start it off. Here's the plot description. A working-class Italian-American bouncer becomes the driver for two academic superstars determined to cram 4 years of high school partying into one night. High school partying into one night. That's how it was said.
Give me that one more time. I got half of it.
Yep. A working-class Italian-American bouncer becomes the driver for two academic superstars determined to cram 4 years of high school partying into one night.
Is this The Green Booksmart?
Yes! Nicely done, sir. Which, by the way, I will say for all mine, this time I straight up copy-pasted from IMDb. Before I tried to write it out, this time I just took the actual description. So that might make it a little easier.
Oh, I wrote all mine out, and some of these are unhinged.
Nope. I was lazy. Go for it.
A faded television actor must confront his failings as a parent throughout every dimension, even those with charismatic cult leaders.
Every dimension with charismatic cult leaders. Give it to me one more time.
A faded television actor must confront his failings as a parent throughout every dimension, even those with charismatic cult leaders.
Is it Everything Everywhere All at Birdman?
No, you got half.
Okay. Yeah, that part's obviously.
You want to take one more guess?
A faded TV star. That's the part that's stumping me. But no, just tell me what it is.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, okay. See, interesting.
The charismatic cult leader.
That was a good one.
Charismatic
cult leader. That part threw me too because I was like, I got the dimensions, but nice. That was a stumper. Mm-hmm. Good one. All right. Well, here's my next one. A middle-aged Chinese immigrant is swept into an insane adventure exploring other universes where she meets a busker and they share an eventful week in Dublin as they write, rehearse, and record songs that tell their love story. You must have half of it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
You got it. You just said it. That's it. It's Everything Everywhere All at Once. I mashed up Everything Everywhere All at Once and the movie Once, which also was nominated for Oscars.
This year?
No, this was in 2007.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this movie.
Not true, because I've talked about it many times on this podcast, but it's Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova, and it was
That's
nominated
the first time I've heard of any of those people.
He's an Irish singer-songwriter. It's sort of based on his life. He was a busker in Ireland, and it's a great movie, great love story, great music in it. But it's called Once, so I kind of cheated, but you get it because technically you said what the mashed up title was.
All right. I'm diverting a little bit from this year's Oscars with these just because it's too fun not to do.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
This punk rock sport is more dangerous than you think because fucking be deadly.
Okay, let's take that back one more time.
This punk rock sport is more dangerous than you think because fucking be deadly.
I have no idea. Punk rock sports.
Yes.
So
I'm attacking
thinking,
a weak point in your knowledge. Sports.
No, well, so for me that brings to mind, what's the most punk rock sport? Roller derby. This must be Whip It.
You got
so
half.
I'm getting there. And then what was the second part again? They
It's
what?
more dangerous than you think because fucking be deadly.
Fucking be.
This is entirely based on if you've seen this film because
Oh, is it Whip It Chapter 2?
no, but that's super good. No, unfortunately, Luke, it's Whip It Follows.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, It Follows. I should have got that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm struggling today, but what a great mashup. All right, well, let's see if you can get this one. I think you specifically might be able to.
Okay.
A young African-American man grapples with his identity and sexuality while embroiled in a war for control over the galaxy's most valuable asset and becomes troubled by visions of a dark future.
Okay.
Want it one more time?
Yeah, I got half.
A young African-American man grapples with his identity and sexuality while embroiled in a war for control over the galaxy's most valuable asset and becomes troubled by visions of a dark future. This game is harder than we think it is, you know?
So, like, I think it's Moonlight and I think it's Dune, but I can't smash those together.
You're so close. You're so close. Think about the sound that they both share.
Dune Light?
Yes!
Get out of here. Annie was giving me grief for a possible one that I was going to do because it wasn't a perfect portmanteau. And I was like, what's Luke going to do? Call the cops? And like that was way more illegal than I was going to do.
I'm not too stringent on the rules of Oscar mashup. We've had ones that aren't even nominated for Oscars, so.
Yeah, I also was about to go with Moonlight Year, which also would have been fun.
Yeah, but you're beating me. You're 3 for 3 already, and I've gotten 0, I think. So how about you give me your next one?
All right. Titans clash as Martha loving mothers. Oh no, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Titans clash as Martha loving monsters battle each other. Jesse Eisenberg and Millie Bobby Brown star.
Okay, do it one more time.
Titans clash as Martha loving monsters battle each other. Jesse Eisenberg and Millie Bobby Brown star.
If I knew anything Millie Bobby Brown was in, other than Stranger Things, it's obviously Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. Now, where the other plot comes in, I'm not sure.
Think about other great battles we've had in recent years.
No clue what that means.
Like
like real battles or like
no, like
ones?
movie battles.
This is going on too. I have no clue.
It was, of course, Batman versus Superman versus Godzilla versus Kong, Dawn of Justice.
Okay. Pretty good. I guess the fact that there were no plot details of Godzilla versus Kong.
Monsters!
Oh, I thought that was about Batman and Superman.
Well, superheroes are monsters, Luke, but not in this instance.
True.
And Millie Bobby Brown was in that movie.
I would argue that Kong and Godzilla don't love Marthas as much as Batman and Superman.
Well, I would argue that
counts.
this movie doesn't exist, so in my made-up reality, they do.
All right, my next one. Facing an unplanned pregnancy, an offbeat young woman makes a selfless decision regarding the unborn child while embroiled in a war for control over the galaxy's most valuable asset and becomes troubled by visions of a dark
Stop
future.
it! Cut it out. Duno.
Yeah, Duno. What if Duno starred Paul Dano?
Oh, shit.
That'd be great.
Sign
And
me
he plays
up.
the piano.
Oh.
All right.
All right, this one is... I don't know that anyone's seen this movie except my dad and then me, who he showed it to, because it's a weird 80s comedy. But Rodney Dangerfield flees from the galactic spanning regime, battling bounty hunters and father issues throughout.
Guardians of the Galaxy with ladybugs.
I'll give you this. Go further back in your bounty hunter movies.
Okay, give me the description again.
Rodney Dangerfield flees from the galactic spanning regime, battling bounty hunters and father issues throughout.
Oh, I finally have one. Empire Strikes Back to School?
Yes!
Yes! I'm like, I know one other Dangerfield movie.
It's like it's that in
Wow.
Caddyshack.
Yeah. And Ladybugs. So I guess I know 3.
Oh, I don't even know that one. So your Dangerfield knowledge is deep.
He coaches a soccer team, I believe.
Oh. And antics occur. I can imagine.
Yeah. Hijinks ensue.
All right, Luke, you're on the
All right.
board.
Yeah, I finally got one. I'm the one who invented this game. I should be better at it. All right. I think you'll be able to get this one. Hopefully, this is a good one. Follows one of the greatest living composer-conductors and the very first female director of a major German orchestra. Once a familiar threat returns to finish that which was previously started, she must work with the Neytiri and the army of the Navi race to protect their home.
So I was like, all right, it's definitely like Star Wars, but no, that is Avatar.
Yes. Avatar.
Avatar, yes, Avatar.
No. There's more.
The Way of Water.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's 2 current nominees.
Yeah,
Both
see,
Tar
that's a
and
good
Avatar. Hell yeah.
All right.
I was pretty happy with that.
That's a very good
Okay.
one. Although the subtitle almost tripped me up because
Yeah.
I got one more. These are not current movies. I'll give you that. A cowboy and an intergalactic policeman enter the underground world of street racing once again.
A cowboy and what was it?
Intergalactic policeman enter the underground world of street racing once again.
Okay, I'm thinking we've got Blade Runner happening, and then I'm thinking some sort of Fast and the Furious or
It's not Blade Runner, and you're gonna think that's a very funny guess when you find out what it is.
Okay. Intergalactic policeman.
And a cowboy.
And a cowboy.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both
Wow.
of them.
And then what do they get up to again?
Enter the underground world of street racing once again.
Fast and the Furious times at Ridgemont High?
So close. This was, of course, Toy Story 2 Fast Too
wait.
Furious.
Oh, wait. Say it again?
Toy Story 2 Fast Too Furious.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was just thinking, I was like, did he do like Mad Max Too Fast Too Furious Road? Which would have been a good one too.
Yeah, that would be a good one. Write that down next year because I'll forget it.
Yeah.
No, this is, of course, Toy
right.
Story 2 meets Too Fast Too Furious.
That's great.
The once again was doing heavy lifting there because it needed to demonstrate that these were both sequels.
My last one is definitely a current Oscar nom mashed up with a movie that will never be nominated for an Oscar and never should be. The leader of an isolated religious community gains the power to hear the thoughts of the women in their community as they begin to grapple with reconciling a brutal reality with their faith.
Is this...
You want it one more time?
Yeah, please.
The leader of an isolated religious community gains the power to hear the thoughts of the women in their community as they begin to grapple with reconciling a brutal reality with their faith.
Is that like a Richard Gere movie where you can hear the thoughts of women? Is that something I'm making up?
That it's not Richard Gere, but you're close.
Pierce Brosnan? It's like a contemporary, right? Like, what is that movie though?
In a way. I
don't know.
Okay. And also, if you don't know the other one, that's the more specific one, so I'll just give it to you.
Yeah, give it to me.
It's What Women Talking Want.
Oh, shit. See, I was like kind of there. I didn't remember the name of What Women Want.
So you said Pierce Brosnan, and who is your other guess?
Richard Gere? Who is that?
Mel Gibson.
Oh, no.
A much worse guess. That's what I'm like. Actually, I would prefer one of those other two. But Women Talking is, I really want to see. It's about that like isolated religious community with a bunch of great actors in it. But
I'll tell you this. I had it written down in my like scratch notes that I didn't use. Little Women Talking.
Brian and I had so many of the Women Talking ones that we were going back and forth on, and this one was my favorite. So I was like, I'll go with this one. All right. Well, Kev, you're the winner. Chicken dinner.
I'd like to thank the
Oscar
Academy.
mashup. Yeah.